This is a gorilla in its natural habitat in Central Africa, in a tropical, subtropical rainforest. The gorillas are the largest species of primates. There are three breeds of gorillas, and this has been a debate for many years because some people think they should be their own species. They think this because when gorillas mate, they can produce unfunctional offspring. Gorillas are ground dwelling and inhabit the forests of Central Africa. Adult males range in height from 1.5 to 2 meters and in weight 400 pounds. Adult females average about 1.5 meters and are 200 pounds. Gorillas are herbivores and they eat fruit and leaves. Their lifespan is between 30 and 50 years and they are an endangered species.
Gorillas originated from few things. It started off with primates and going off in two different sections of Prosimili and arthropods. Then the arthropods went to two different sections of Old World arthropods and New World arthropods. The apes are part of the Old World arthropods with the monkeys, and the gorillas are part of the greater ape family, which are part of the apes. Gorillas. They're in the kingdom of Animalia, phylum of Chordata, class of Mammalia, order of Primates, family of Pomodea, genus of gorilla, and their scientific name is gorilla.
Capture first, please.
About 15 million years ago, apes and many others of its form started to evolve. What the large apes gained in brute strength, they lost in agility. They lost the ability to move through the branches, and the tail was almost lost. The apes then moved through wide distribution when Africa drifted into Asia. Asian apes diverged from African apes about 12.5 million years ago, which gave the rise to orangutans. Between 4 and 8 million years ago, at which point man, chimps, and gorillas began to evolve their three independent paths, and gorillas became their own species about 2 million years ago. There seems to be two primary factors that limit the growth of gorillas as a species. For one, gorillas frequent only humid, forested areas where succulent herbs and vines are readily available for forage. Secondly, gorillas are apparently unable to swim and hesitant to sit in the water. Rivers are barriers to gorillas. This picture shows the evolutionary path of the gorilla and when they broke off from the Homo sapien group a little before 3 million years ago. Instead of joining the Homo sapien group, they joined the Penarthropus group, and their ancient ancestor is the Penarthropus bosili. The Homo sapien group and the Penarthropus group are different because the Penarthropus group decided to lack agility and gain brute strength, while the Homo sapien group decided to grow taller and gain more agility. The modern-day Penarthropus bosili and Homo sapiens are 1.6 genetically different, and they currently have a much slower rate of genetic change than most other primates.
This is a modern day gorilla skull.
This is an ancient gorilla skull. It is approximately 2.4 million years old.
The main difference between the ancient skull and the modern day skull is that the ancient skull is more compact and smaller, so therefore the brain in the ancient skull would have been smaller, so the ancient gorillas would not be able to withstand as much knowledge as the modern day gorillas were, and so therefore they wouldn't have been as smart.
Gorillas have evolved to fit their environments over time, as well as their social situation based on the sets of their genes and learned knowledge that they had at the time of the last common human/chimp/gorilla ancestor.
Gorillas co-evolved alongside humans and apes. Humans took the path of gaining intelligence. Apes continued the path of agility. Gorillas chose the path of increased physical strength. They did this because they wanted to be able to forage the food readily available on the ground floor while being protected from predators that would be able to easily destroy apes and humans.